I hope that these 10 years will see a growing effort to transform the world and the relations between states and their functions, to exorcise the unprecedented dangers of modern warfare.
The pursuit of truth. Suffice it to say, one of the world's greatest scientists, one whose name will be linked forever to the creation of the atomic era in the world of science, Dr. Oppenheimer.
We live in a very unusual world, marked by great and irreversible changes that occur within the span of one man's life. We live in a time where our knowledge and understanding of the world of nature grows wider, broader, and deeper, with unparalleled speed and scope, and where the problems of applying this knowledge to man's needs and man's hopes are very new, and only a little illuminated by our past history. It's often been said that great discoveries in science, when they come into the lives of men, affect their attitudes toward man's place in life, man's views, his philosophy.
All that we would live for and die for, our common bond with all people everywhere, our common responsibility for a world without war, our common confidence that in a world thus united, the things that we cherish, learning and freedom and humanity, will not be lost. These words may seem visionary, but they are not meant so. It is a practical thing to avert an atomic war. It is a practical thing to recognize the fraternity of the peoples of the world.
Do you feel or believe that there is a mystical side to man's life and his relations to nature?
annihilate the whole country and set the cities on fire.
They may or they may not find in the ideas of the age a real resonance. They may or they may not affect the way people think about the problems of their own life, about what is in the vulgar sense called their philosophy, how they look at problems.
Be the same.
The leader of the group became genocide and killed a large number of people. Some of the people were wounded.
Knowledge of nature, and to a very small extent of man as man, and to a very large extent as man as animal. Not everybody can be engaged primarily in getting new knowledge, and some people have to do other things.
Few people laughed. Few people cried. Most people were silent.
people are selling their children to terrorists for the sake of money.
Men would have a more informed basis for making their choices, that their decisions would be based on a better knowledge of the consequences of what they did or opted. But it does mean that the world we have lived in the last years is probably going to get worse. It's not going to get better from the point of view of the rate at which new things are found out and partially ordered and understood.
I think of the fact that man is a part of nature, and as a part of nature, not uninterested and very open to study.
Recent findings in science. The fact that we're burning so much organic matter that the polar ice cap is going to melt much faster.
And that on the whole you're inclined to think that if it was needed to put an end to the war and had a chance of so doing, we thought that was the right thing to do.
Death is better than getting tortured by terrorists.
Other people hoped to start out by using it. On the other hand, they hoped, or other people hoped, that it would put an end to this war, save countless lives, put an end to a butchery that had been going on for many years and had been marked by atrocities, concentration camps, murderous raids on cities.
Rumors that third physicist Dr. Oppenheimer making an atomic bomb. Want to bring the cities down to ashes? What are your comments?
What is said now about atomic weapons? If before we die, we live to see a war in which they are used, I think that it will not help to avert such a war if we try to rub the edges off this new terror that we have helped bring to the world. I think that it is for us among all men, for us as scientists perhaps in greater measure, because it is our tradition to recognize and to accept the strange and the new. I think it is for us to accept as fact this new terror.
I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is trying to persuade
the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him takes on his multi-armed form and says, wars will cease.
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love.